Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another vlog. I am giving egg head today. Also, I didn't realize I had like clothes over here. Do you ever just get so excited that you have to like try on whatever just came in immediately? That was me like 4 or 5 days ago and now my clothes are just sitting there. Anyway, I have so much to share. Nothing like super momentous, but I'm in such high spirits, which I'm sure y'all saw in the last vlog. I have just been getting back to the things that like genuinely bring me joy, also doing some new things, and I feel so good. I feel so good mentally, which is really nice. One thing I wanted to say, I talked a couple of vlogs ago about self-esteem. Obviously, I mentioned at the very beginning of that vlog hormones, and I don't think I talked about that again, and I wanted to bring that in. I don't think I've shared this, but I am having my first regular menstrual cycle in 2-3 years, and I can't fucking believe it. I am gobsmacked. I was hoping that after my health and fitness journey was over, that maybe my cycles would regulate, right? I didn't expect it to happen like so soon. I really did not. My cycles have been so all over the place, especially with like infertility stuff. I have had some cycles are like at the maximum 60 days, normally more like 45 days, 34 days, just kind of in that range, never 28 days or 30 days. And I am like bang on at like 28 days right now, and I am shocked. I don't care what the length of my cycle ends up being, and I'm not sure that this is going to be something that continues into the future. I can tell that my cycles have been irregular and that my ovulation has been a little weird for all of these like 2 or 3 years. I'm ovulatory, but like ovulation takes a while for me because I can see my basal body temperature go up and down, which is not how it's supposed to be. If you didn't know this, for the first 2 weeks of your cycle before you ovulate, your body temperature is a little bit lower, and then after you ovulate, your body temperature spikes for 2 weeks, and then it goes back down right before your period. And then you start your period, and you know, the cycle repeats. For me, luteal phase, shit was all over the place, right? Like it was up and down, up and down, up and down, and I just like could never track right. Doing the like LH strips to see when my LH was peaking for fertility reasons, all over the place, and that's a common in people with PCOS, and that's kind of how I initially figured out that I had PCOS, was the LH spikes. But this cycle has been wild. Low body temperatures for like 14 days, and then like clockwork, my body temperature spiked, and I was like, that's sooner than it ever is anyway. And then it just has stayed up. Like my body temperature stayed up. I don't know who she is, but I am excited about it. That being said, I think I normally have a lower progesterone. That's also common in people with PCOS. And I think what's happening, or at least I am surmising this is probably the case, is that since I am regulating things, since things are getting good, my body has just not been used to the amount of progesterone that's like coming up. You know what I mean? Stuff that like tends to make you a little moody and make the latter half of your menstrual cycle not so fun. So I think my body was just like, oh shit, like I don't know how to handle this, and my emotions were a lot. So very exciting stuff though, and I'm really hoping this trend continues. I'm not holding out hope. Like I do have PCOS, I do have that irregularity, and I am hoping that the lifestyle changes that I make will have an effect in the long term, that like my cycles will be completely regular again, because I have had regular cycles in the past. My normal regular cycles are 34 days. I always take a little bit of time to ovulate, even when my cycles were regular. My cycles had been regular basically my whole life, like even when I wasn't on birth control and stuff. So having my cycles be weird for the past couple of years has been out of character and very strange for me. So it feels nice to be getting back to that, and I'm hoping that it stays. I'll report back on like if that is the case, but I know that that's the case for this cycle, and I'm pretty sure that that's why my hormones were kind of weird. But I'm back to me. I'm feeling good. I think things have like settled a little bit. This morning I went for my first outdoor walk, and I have to say it was really nice. It was very nice. The weather was beautiful. It was sunny, but not too sunny. I could like walk on one side of the street and not get like direct sun in my face. Didn't sweat very much. Got to look at the beautiful place that I live. I live in a very beautiful place, you know, a suburban neighborhood, but like the surroundings are really pretty. Voice memoed a friend. That was really fun as well. I think that's going to be kind of like a daily thing. I straight up told her, I was like, hey, I like this a lot. This is actually very nice, because it was like a good distraction from the fact that I was like, you know, moving my body. Not that I always need to be distracted, but walks are boring to me typically. So it was nice to be able to chat. The amount of human connection I've had in the past 3 days, I've been surprised at how energizing it's been, because I am an introvert and I feel like often talking can be draining for me. But lately I've been in my yap era and I've really been enjoying it. It's been nice. So I did voice memos with my friend during my walk, came home, made my breakfast bowl, then I FaceTimed my sister for like 30-ish minutes before she went to the gym, and then I just edited and uploaded a vlog. So I'm feeling like productive. I'm feeling re-energized. I'm just feeling so good. The walk was a really good idea. I wore my new shoes. One thing I do notice, and I don't know pertains to where I'm walking, like outside versus inside, I was noticing a little bit of pain in my left hip. My left hip is kind of my bad hip. I do have like a little bit of joint issues. I don't have any like injuries or like chronic pain necessarily, but I do have kind of like weird joints, very crackly joints. know if I have like something undiagnosed. Doesn't really matter at this point, but my hip was kind of hurting afterwards. And I don't know if I don't think it was the shoes. I've had this pain before. I just need to learn how to walk better. Maybe that's it. That's the only negative today. Everything else is going good. God, what else? Oh, musings. Let me tell you, I have some musings for you. I think that in the discussion I had with Hayden about like work and about my mental health and about all these things, we talked specifically about what I should be doing with my life, which is obviously very deep. And it's something that I toy with often because I think obviously if you're working for yourself, if you're working from home, you get to kind of like choose your own schedule and or choose what is fulfilling to you to an extent. And I think I'm really coming to the realization that my life has just changed so much in the past few years. And I really prefer being on this channel a lot. And that has been really hard, I guess, for me to grapple with because I spent so much time building up my main channel. I'm so proud of the work that I've done there. I love the fulfillment of like posting a video that people really like, that I worked so hard on to complete. Like list videos to me are just like pure fulfillment because like I worked so hard for them. And those are the kinds of videos that I think are the best because like I don't worry about the views or the comments on those. Like even if they don't do well, I kind of don't care because I worked hard and I've got that sense of fulfillment. And I think the problem is like I'm just a different person than I was when I started. I really liked being in a niche. I liked not having to share personal things, but honestly the reason I didn't share personal things for so long on my channel was because I didn't have a personal life. Like I had no friends and I wasn't hanging out with my husband, well, boyfriend at the time. I'm just different now. I'm sure y'all have noticed like I'm just a different person. I don't want to let it go. I don't want to let go of the work that I've put in there, but when I actually think about what I want and what like makes sense for me, I kind of think that I might start posting less often over there and post more often over here. I just love the community that I've built here. I love that the people that are here for me and are just people who are also maybe on like the same path as me. It's been really nice like seeing other people commenting that they're also on a journey of their own, like to be happier and healthier. And I just love that. And I love connecting with y'all. And again, I hesitate saying that because like I have so much pride and joy in my other channel, but I don't know, y'all. I think I've avoided it for so long too because obviously that channel is more established and like I generate an income over there. But I think if I'm being really realistic with myself, I think I want to go down to posting once a week over there. Many times throughout my career over there, it's usually been 2 to 3 uploads a week. But yeah, I'm thinking just once a week, and I don't know when I'm gonna make that change, but now is probably the time to do it when I'm in a position where I can do that, where I don't have like a lot of sponsorship obligations. I wanted to put that out there. I'm not making any bold decisions, rash decisions yet, but I wanted to let you know where my mind's been at because I just like it here. I love talking to y'all so much. So plans for today. First of all, my camera's gonna die. So let me change my battery out and then we can talk about what we're doing today. The reason I talk about my camera dying so much, by the way, is because I have a Sony ZV-1 and I love her. Don't get me wrong. She's very cute and very great, but the battery life is abysmal on this camera. Like you can maybe get 20 minutes on a charge, like on one battery. So I have like so many of these floating around. It's kind of a joke, like a running joke at my house. They're like in purses, in my car. I've actually stopped putting them in my car because I don't want them to explode in there. That would be terrifying, but they're everywhere in my house. I have so many of these. Let's talk about today, what I'm doing today. I need to edit tomorrow's vlog. I took a couple of days off from posting. I've been like very irregular in my vlogust posting, but I have been vlogging actually. I just haven't been uploading. I need to edit another vlog. I have like 2 in the bank. I just posted vlog 6. I need to edit vlog 7. This is vlog 8. I need to get that done so that I don't have to think about it. I also need to figure out kind of what I'm doing on the main channel. I'm not trying to make excuses for myself, but the idea of only posting once a month, I could just, or not once a month, wow, once a week could be enacted this month. Technically. I feel bad because I like promised my patrons stuff, but I guess I could just like give my patrons more videos, more extra videos, wow, additional extra videos. Even that I feel like sounds weird. You get extra videos on Patreon and I'm gonna give more over there to them. I haven't really figured out what I'm doing today in terms of reading because I don't know what I'm posting on Sunday. Goal for today is to figure out what the hell I'm doing with my life. But I do want to do some reading. Like regardless of if it's for a video or it's just for this vlog, like I want to do some reading. So that's what I will be doing. I think I also might bebop over to Target. My friend who I was talking to just went to Target. That inspired me. They were talking about like getting the Fairlife protein drinks with 42 grams of protein, almost half of the amount of protein that I need to eat in a day. So I'll check that out myself. Some other stuff. I kind of wanted also to get some Faye Greek yogurt. I think I told y'all about this. I got some protein powder in yesterday. I specifically got it to mix with Greek yogurt and then put some like berries and Oreos on top. Kind of like a hack of the fast food hack, like a protein rich version of that. I might be tempted. I was gonna wait until Sunday to go to the grocery store and like I'm still gonna do the full shop on Sunday, but maybe I could get some protein snacks. and some yogurt. I do be talking a lot. I'm gonna go. I'll be back once I figure out my shit. Hello friends. We're at, not at Chipotle, but we got Chipotle and we're eating in a parking lot. And I wanted to show you what I get because I like have a new order and it's fun. Actually, it's like the most basic shit ever and you're probably gonna laugh at me, but that's fine. What are these labeled as? Is that yours?
Yes.
What did you get?
I got the chicken out the store.
I just got regular chicken.
Wanted to try it.
I'm normally a bowls girl. I don't really like burritos. I think they're like just too much. If I get a bowl, I normally get like rice in my bowl, but I don't really want rice on my tacos. So I get chicken, cheese, and black beans because I'm sorry, black beans are elite and hot girls like black beans. Basically cheese, meat, lettuce, black beans, and it's just so good. It's so good. I don't like sauce, okay? I'm sorry. I do actually like the like hot salsa mixed with a little bit of sour cream. I saw that hack on TikTok, but not enough to like go through the hassle of like trying to make that sauce myself.
Especially not in a car.
And like the cheese is melty, the chicken's juicy. Like I don't feel like it's dry. Like it's called flavor, you know? So yeah, that's what I will be having. Also, what we talked about earlier, me potentially scaling back a little bit on the main. Yeah, I have confirmed I will be doing that. And I'll talk to you more about it later. I also started a book, which I'll also talk to you about later, but we're gonna eat our tacos and then we're gonna go to Target because we need TP and toothpaste. 2 T's.
The 2 T's.
One of the unintended benefits of me voice memoing all day today is that I just want to treat y'all like my voice memo. Also, one of you made me laugh in your comment. You said something like, drop the voice memo. You don't need to hear my voice memos. They're mostly stream of consciousness and not very intelligible. I wanted to show y'all what I got from Target. And I don't know if you guys do this, but you should if you don't. I like to do Target hauls for my friends. Send pictures. I think I've sent a video before in the past for fun. Also, Teddy really likes to lick these. Don't know what that's about. I'll show you. Nothing actually that exciting. These are amazing. I actually have to say for the record, these are incredible and I love these so much. These are my favorite of the Yeso brand's the ice cream products. I mean, they're Greek yogurt, but oh my god. It's like, it tastes like Oreo cheesecake. These are amazing. I also saw that they have the bar version. I actually really like these naked bars, the enlightened ones. I don't know, it was like too icy, which I didn't appreciate, but the also ones are good. The salted caramel is decadent. So I'm assuming this is probably pretty good. And honestly, it probably has the added benefit of not getting ice cream sandwich like on the back of my teeth. Oh, I hate the way that they're like, okay. I hate the way that like the sandwich cookie gets stuck to the back of my teeth. What did you do? He knocked over the skylight calendar. He does this fairly often, frankly. He has figured out how to get on this counter. He figured it out a while ago, actually. He's only started regularly doing it in the like past month. We don't like it because he's annoying. Come on, Stinky. You can wreak havoc over here. So I got those. I also got a couple of different Greek yogurt varieties, which I'll show you in future vlogs as I experiment adding protein powder to them and like creating little desserts. Really exciting stuff. Tissues to put into my bedside table for when my nose is runny and my allergies act up. Like the lotion kind, and don't tell me these like give you nose cancer or have microplastics. I don't care. I love them. I also got toothpaste. I know, really exciting stuff. Gum detoxify. I made the mistake of getting a different gum one. I don't really care about well, I do care about my gums, but like they got me on the marketing. I don't think this is anything special. I got a different kind and I don't know what the fuck the flavor is, y'all, but it is not minty and refreshing. It tastes like kids bubblegum toothpaste. I think it's supposed to be mint flavored. It's awful. This stuff is zesty, which I like. I like the zest. Floss. Books. Okay, I keep hearing people talk about this. I keep hearing people mentioning this. I have no idea what it's about, and I don't even know if I'm gonna like it. It's a Good Morning America book club pick, which actually is not promising, but that's fun. And I didn't know that the pairing, Steve McQuiston, was gonna have like sprayed, I don't even know what you would call these, like picture edges. I don't know, it says something on the side. Some things taste better together, huh? I was expecting that on like a trad published book. I feel like I have so much to say and yet nothing at all. I'm gonna mosey on over to the boudoir. I'm gonna read a little bit more of my books. I have more of like an update to give you. I've gotten 10% into an audiobook. We get 20% in and then we'll chat about a lot of stuff, but also that book. I'm here to chat. First of all, I was just unloading the toilet paper into the cabinet in our bathroom. Tell me why TP likes to be in these like giant rolls now, and they always advertise as like, okay, I get Charmin Ultra Strong, Mega, Super Mega, Ultra Mega, or some shit like that. Mega XL. Can you just tell me which ones are gonna fit on my goddamn toilet paper roll? Like, I don't want this giant thing of toilet paper. Can you just give me a bigger package of them with less on the roll? I'm sure it's less efficient, but goddamn, it's irritating. I wanted to pop in briefly to, this is not to talk about the book. Wow, I'm like really not doing my job today, am I? To just like share more of my thoughts and feelings on the main channel versus vlog channel thing, because I mean, I feel like some of you are here and maybe you like liked the main channel but you wanted more of my real life or you missed the vlogs, or some of you like have never been on the main channel, right? So it's like, I feel like I'm kind of preaching to the choir. I feel like y'all would understand, but yeah, I don't know. As I was talking more to like a couple of friends, one of which is on BookTube, one of which is not, and then also talking to Hayden, just really like validated my thoughts and my feelings about it. And it's like, I've expressed my thoughts to Hayden so many times at this point where he's like, babe, you just need to like make the leap. I do. I need to just make the leap, because this is the one thing in my life that I feel like is bringing me more stress than it is happiness. And sure, it is a job, but at the end of the day, working for yourself should bring you some level of like joy and excitement. And don't get me wrong, I'm the luckiest girl in the world. Like, I'm not mad at the fact that I have a good amount of subscribers on my other channel and that, you know, it's performed well for multiple years. But I think that, you know, my lack of like true excitement for every single video that I do, I mean, like some videos, I guess is what I'm trying to say, I have a lot of excitement for, but not all of them. I think it just shows I'm not creating a lot of like inventive and interesting stuff over there. I'm not like ashamed of the stuff I'm making. Like, I don't put stuff out that I'm like not proud of, but it's just a very different feeling. I like toggle between the YouTube studio page for both of my channels. Like I switch between them often, day to day, just to like see what's up. The joy that I get every time I go to the vlog channel, ooh. Like, it's unmatched, it's unparalleled, and I just feel like I haven't been able to devote as much time to the vlog channel, which is sad because it's what I'm excited about. Like, I always talk about how, oh, like I want to make things more aesthetic in the future, or like, I wish I could have spent more time on this. It's like, you could spend more time on it, you just haven't been, because you've been directing all of your energy to something that's like just not actually bringing you that much joy, which is, yeah. It's weird to be in that phase of my life. Like, I always knew that I wasn't going to do YouTube forever, but I didn't think that I would like want to transition into a different part of YouTube before stopping at some point, you know? I think one of the best things you can do as an entrepreneur or someone who like wants to work for yourself is to like figure out if the lack of passion you're feeling at a given moment is a sign that maybe you should move on, or if it's just a sign of a lull. I've always chalked things up to a lull, whether it's like a lull in views or like a lull in my passion creativity. Normally it comes back. It's just like more often than not, like the creativity is just like not flowing over there, and I hate that. Like, I would love to make like really pretty stuff over here for you guys, like truly aesthetic stuff. And like, obviously I'm inspired by Olivia, which is like part of it, but I just know that there's like so many cool content creators doing like really interesting stuff in the like more lifestyle-y space. And I just love the opportunity to like get to read more in these videos as well. It's not going to be completely lifestyle over here. I mean, it never has been. It's been mostly, but like, you know, some reading. I think my problem has been too, it's like when I have to do 2 videos in a given week, I can't justify reading on the vlog channel, which is stupid. Like, I want to be able to like mood read. I don't mood read. Like, I don't get to like pick my reads. I do. Like, it's all arbitrary and kind of stupid, I guess. Like, the idea that I have to read certain things for videos, whatever, but I create that. I put those boundaries on myself, but just to come over here and vibe, oh, I'm excited. Like, I'm very excited. So I'm doing some like branding stuff too to like also, you know, just like build off of my excitement. I changed the banner on my channel to something colorful. I feel like for the first time in my life, I've been like very into color, which I'm sure you've noticed. I've been wearing a lot of like pinks and purples and stuff like that. Mostly because like, I don't know about you, but I have a lot of cats, and black workout gear and cats doesn't really mix. The way he butts up against me, like, come on, that ain't gonna work. Unfortunately, I look better in color than neutrals. So purple header, a purple banner, and I really want like a new profile picture. I've wanted a new profile picture on my main channel for like over a year, and I just like never get around to taking them. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll take like a pretty thumbnail picture, you know, one that I've liked, and put it as like a profile picture. It never worked. I'm probably gonna change the one for my main channel too, but I really want a pretty picture for the vlog channel where I'm like looking forward and not just like hand in my hair. Like, I don't like that picture. I mean, I do, but like, not a fucking profile picture. Like, let's be real. Hopefully do that tomorrow when my hair is not gross. I feel like my hair actually does not look that bad, which is nice. 5th day hair. But now that the grinder pump's working, you know, can pump some shampoo into this hair. Actually, I'm just going to talk about this book now because I am going to continue reading it, but yikes. And you know what? I actually just like might end the vlog here. Sorry. I won't say the daily, well, no, the daily vlogs will get better as the month goes on. Again, because I'm already switching my schedule to be 1 posting day a month. I already talked to my management. Haha. I'm 11% into A Hunger Like No Other by Cressley Cole. I'm reading this for the Time video. I'm just going to keep calling it the Time video. And if you need a reference, try to keep linking it. This book's about a vampire and a werewolf, I'm pretty sure. And she is like half vampire, half Valkyrie. She's like a bad hunter. She's like just not a typical vampire, I guess. And I guess most vampires aren't women or something. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up on. I don't know what she's doing at the beginning of the story. I think she's like trying to travel somewhere, and she gets like accosted by this guy, Scottish speaker. He's a werewolf, I guess. And he's like, oh, I've never seen a female vampire before. And I don't know if he like thinks she's his mate. What? but he like enters her hotel room and is like, you must have sex with me. Or like, I think he accosts her in the rain and tries to make out with her, and then they go to her hotel room, and the vibes are awful. Like the consent, where is it? She's not into it. She's like, how can I get away? Like at one point she seems to be like coming around to the idea, or she's like entranced by him. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but like I think he's sexy. And then the next moment she's like, how the fuck do I get away from this man? And I'm like, that's not, frankly, what I want in a romance. I want it to be romantic and consensual. Romance has changed over the years, certainly, and I'm sure I'm going to come across other stuff that I don't really love from this list. The list spans from like 1700 to like 2023, so we're going to experience some shit. I just didn't expect it to be this time period. Giving me pause. I mean, I should have probably guessed because, I mean, like, first J.R. Word book, Dark Lover, kind of like that, but oh, Hayden's texting me. He's trying to be helpful. It's actually kind of sweet. The reason I think I'm going to end the vlog here is I actually need to watch a historical fiction movie for a channel, like a main channel video. The main channel video I'm posting not this Sunday, but the following Sunday is, like, do I like historical fiction? It's like a series I'm doing on my channel where, like, I read from a genre that I don't think that I like to see if I actually still don't like it. I did science fiction, I'm gonna do historical fiction, and I read The Women for that video, and now I need to watch a movie, and Hayden's like, what movie are we gonna watch? I propose Gladiator, but we'll see. Thanks for listening to me out, as always. Excited for things ahead. Thanks genuinely for being here. I love y'all so much, and I will see you in the next one.